this is the OnePlus Open that launched in 2023, and honestly, they kind of nailed it considering this was their first attempt at foldables. And yeah, it was all good, so everyone obviously was expecting the next gen, the successor to come out. But then this happened. Why? I mean, this is the Oppo Find N5, or if I may call it, what would have been the OnePlus Open 2. And just look at the thickness, look at this design, and that alone can tell you that this is like the more advanced version, the better version of the first OnePlus Open. So where did it all go wrong? Why did we not get the OnePlus Open 2? I mean, think about it. This, the new Find N5, was all set to launch as the OnePlus Open 2, and this is probably the most practical foldable design I have ever tested. It even makes Samsung look very outdated. I mean, just check this out. It's taller, as you can see, so the cover screen folds even more like a regular smartphone. The bezels are narrower, but more importantly, look at how sleek this is. I'm going to unfold it. This is just 4.2 millimeters thick, barely keeping the USB-C port. Yup, take that, Edge and Air. And when folded, this is just 8.9 millimeters thick, which is like a regular phone. It's like 0.6 millimeter thicker compared to something like the iPhone 16 Pro or the S25 Ultra. And the OnePlus Open looks thick AF next to it, and the Galaxy Z Fold 6, well, let's just not talk about that here. Kinda tells you that Samsung needs to up the game. And all of this is while keeping things like the alert slider. Yes, this has one. And yes, you get the power button and the volume buttons, which are narrower, but you still get the fingerprint scanner in the power button. Even the camera module is smaller, so better to hold in the hand. I mean, the OnePlus Open's camera module is kind of mad thick, so a definite upgrade. And this keeps the leather finish on the back. And it's not just the thickness, this weighs in at 229 grams, which is again the lightest foldable I have ever used. It even has a new hinge that's way more minimal, as you can see, and this is said to have more strength and result in a more minimal crease, and it is true. You can see the difference versus the OnePlus Open. And all in all, even though this is way practical, way sleeker, it still feels solid, especially when you're doing a lot of this. And here's the big deal in design. The OnePlus Open was IPX4 rated, which is like thoda and this is IPX8 and IPX9 rated, so you can drown it in water, you can even handle high pressure water jets. Yup, some dust resistance would have been great, but still killer durability for a foldable phone. Hear that again, foldable phone. Big deal number 2 is the battery. This has a 5600 mAh silicon carbon battery, which does not sound huge when it comes to silicon carbon batteries. But you know what? To get to this slim figure, this is still pretty good. I mean, the OnePlus Open had a 4800 mAh battery, and the Z Fold 6 has a 4400 mAh battery. So yeah, now the 5600 seems good. The OnePlus Open 2, aka the Find N5, also brings faster charging with 80-watt SuperVOOC charger, and it supports wireless charging, which the OnePlus Open lacked. And yes, this is still flagship grade. It's powered by the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, and this comes in a single 16GB, 512GB variant, just like the OnePlus Open. And this is running ColorOS 15, which is practically the same as Oxygen OS. So you get the beautiful animations, you get all the multitasking features, and thanks to this taller design, both the screens are also bigger. The cover screen goes to 6.62 inches from 6.3 inches, and it's still LTPO, FHD+, Brighten Up, Dolby Vision supported, and even the inner bigger screen is again bigger at 8.12 inches, up from 7.8 inches, while keeping all the high-end features and specs. And with this foldable screen, bigger is always better, and since it's taller when you're watching content, horizontally, the black bars are lesser, so yes, better. Now by now you pretty much have a very clear opinion that OnePlus is stupid for not bringing this as the successor for the OnePlus Open. But you know what, there are a few compromises. The biggest one, if you ask me, is on the speaker front. See, the OnePlus Open had 3 really good speakers, which kind of made it sound more natural, like the sound is coming from the center of the screen. The Find N5 has dual speakers, both of which are on the left side, so when it's unfolded, it's just no match to the Open, be it in loudness or depth, anything. Another compromise is on the selfie cameras. You get an 8-megapixel sensor on the cover screen, you get the same 8-megapixel inside too, and these aren't bad, in fact better than the OnePlus Open in terms of skin tones and colors, so probably Oppo has optimized it well, but the OnePlus Open had higher res cameras that capture slightly better details. In terms of rear cameras, the Find N5 has an 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera, down from 48 megapixel in the OnePlus Open, but thankfully the primary cameras and the telephoto cameras are 50-megapixel sensors, and you still get the Hasselblad tuning, and we checked, and the Find N5 captures better photos with both primary and telephoto lens. I mean, the Oppo shots are just brighter, more color accurate, and also more detailed. Yes, the 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera is definitely a downgrade. Maybe they didn't have much space on the inside, I don't know. To coin all, the Oppo Find N5, or what the OnePlus Open 2 could have been, is all about making a really practical foldable phone, and it does a damn good job at that. See, the sleek, lighter design just makes the OnePlus Open look kinda ancient, and it's not even that old. And that tells you how just quickly tech progresses. And maybe OnePlus skipped the Open 2 because of the sales, or maybe they were not okay with the downgrades, which I feel are not big deal breakers, especially if they got the pricing right. But yes, I do hope that OnePlus does bring an Open 2, or if they directly want to call it Open 3, whatever floats the boat. Because if the Oppo Find N5 is this good, think about the N6. How good would that be? Any OnePlus Open users, tell me your experience in the comment section down below, and tell me if you want OnePlus to make an Open 2, Open 3, or whatever. Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.